How's everybody doing tonight? Today's our, we're messing around to find out. I think it's like our fourth or fifth straight day of doing that. I promise that tomorrow I'll start the Roker Stag Beetle puzzle, but we've got one more day of a one and done puzzle here. This is called Cryptex. Unlock the mystery gift with a twist. I think it's like a way to give someone a present that's also like a puzzle or something like that. What is this panel here? I don't know. I think it's because it's a cylinder. They kind of need something to keep it in there. All right, let's start playing with that in a second. I want to show you something else. So, as I was drifting off to sleep at like 2 a.m. last night, I saw something on the reviewer site, and I accepted it, and it showed up at 9 a.m. this morning. It was kind of like a shocking thing. It's U-Gears. Seems to be part of a series. Wizarding World, Harry Potter, and it's Quidditch pinball. So if you remember the Roker 3D pinball that we did a while ago, the box was maybe like 3 times the area of this, and it was probably at least twice the height, so that's like at least 6 times the volume. But there was a lot going on with that pinball machine. There was a lot of electronics and circuit boards and things like that. This may not have that, but it's regardless. I found it pretty amazing because I have a lot of U-Gears puzzles, and I've seen a lot of U-Gear puzzles, and I don't remember them ever having a licensed puzzle before. And now they have one, and it's a pinball machine, which is amazing, but it's also Quidditch, and it's Harry Potter. Like, tell me if you disagree, but I think other than like Star Wars and Marvel, I mean, licenses don't get much bigger than Harry Potter. So this company, U-Gears, which I've never seen them work with a license before, now have a license for Harry Potter in the Wizarding World, whatever that means, domain, series. They have a puzzle. So I'm going to be curious to check this out. Was that 402 pieces? 402 pieces, DIY, 14 plus. I don't know what that umbrella means. I'm not sure about that. The legendary wizarding game of Hogwarts brought to your tabletop. Now you can be the one to catch the snitch. Is that something that happens in Quidditch? Do you catch snitches? Okay. What do you do when you catch them? Give them stitches? All right. All right. So Harry Potter here. Quidditch pinball. Quidditch pinball. An arena where young wizards and witches can become champions. Sportivina arena na jaki juni čarovníky ta čarovní stajut championami. So basically, you're going to play for the Quidditch Championship. Model kit. A constructor. Assemble me. Catch the snitch. Is it's like a Quidditch inside joke? You have to catch the snitch. Is the snitch the ball? Are there broomsticks in this game? I don't know. We'll have to see. You can see the playing surface there. It looks pretty cool. They've got like balconies or whatever. Is that where they launched the what do they call those things? Those broomsticks from? You know what? This would have been good for Halloween. So anyway, there's what is that? 8 towers. There's 8 towers. There's a scoreboard there. It says Gryffindor 020. Is that a functioning scoreboard? It says Quidditch here. New game. Do you like press that for a new game? There's a lock there. I don't know. I guess I'll go into this more detail when it's actually time to do this puzzle, but I'm very impressed at this point. I can barely believe that this is a Yu-Gi-Oh's puzzle. The box is the usual size of a Yu-Gi-Oh's puzzle. So, it's going to be like a sixth the size of the Roker 3D pinball. But I'm very interested to do this. Obviously, I said already we're going to do the Stag Beetle next. And I hate to just keep going Roker Yu-Gi-Ohs. I feel like I have to work in other companies. So I already said I'm doing the Roker Stag Beetle next. Maybe I'll pick something out from another company, but hopefully something that's less than a week. And then we're probably going to do this Harry Potter, because I'm jazzed. I want to do it. I never watched a Harry Potter movie or read a Harry Potter book, but I like this idea that Yu-Gi-Oh has a Harry Potter license. I'm into it. Let's do it. But for today, we're going to unlock the mystery. Gift with a twist. Cryptex. Is this the company? ESCWE. Is that, I don't know, what's the capitalization? Is that one word or two? Are those all caps? I really don't know. I wrote it as 2 words, all caps, but I actually have no idea. So it looks like some sort of like mystery box here. There's like an alphabet or something, and you probably gotta like twist these things and somehow unlock it. There's some gears involved. Let's see what it says here. If we can get it to focus. Secure your most precious gifts and secrets with Cryptex. Goal: guess the riddle to open the Cryptex. This camera's not working. Let's try this camera. All right, that's better. Goal: guess the riddle to open the Cryptex. Customization. Oh, that sounds interesting. Ability to set your own 6-letter code word using one of 3 preset algorithms or come up with your own riddle. Age 15 plus. Material: high quality birch wood. Contents: Cryptex stylized gift card instruction. So you're going to give someone a gift card and you're going to put it inside this Cryptex. Multi-language instruction, can be reset to initial state. Excuse me. Secret space size, 1/6 of an inch by 3 inches by 1/6 of an inch. I would have thought it would be like a diameter by a length. I'm not sure why is it a square in the middle? Why are there 3 dimensions? Choking hazard, small parts, not for children under 15, made in Germany, designed by Escape Welt. All right, so looks like ESCWLT is a logo and Escape Welt is the company. So I'm going to take a second right now to update. It sort of depends where you're watching. I'm going to update the YouTube. If you're watching on Rumble, it is what it is if you're watching on Rumble. But on YouTube, I'm going to update the title to Escape Welt. You're going to see my keyboard on camera for a second. Wait a second. Hold on. All right. Now I'm there. Okay. So ESC becomes Escape and Welt. I forgot already. Was it just the word Welt? Where the hell did we read that? Oh, okay. Here's something cool. Open the Cryptex. Put your gift inside, set your code word using one of the 3 suggestions, or make it your way. Give away to those you love. Yeah, we already figured that out. You put gift cards inside. All right. Escape Welt. Designed by Escape Welt. Okay, so Welt is the same. It just doesn't get capitalized. It's initial cap rather than full caps. All caps. Escape Welt. Cryptex. All right, we're good to go. Now, we're going to try to solve this. Probably, I don't know. Maybe we're going to fail. I don't know what's going to happen. Maybe we'll get it. Maybe we won't. I really don't know. If I'm talking different, because I'm trying to talk from my diaphragm, because after 448 episodes, I just must do this for the episodes to continue on a daily basis. I've seen people lose their voices. If you notice Trump at his stump speeches, not as clear as he used to be. When you start speaking every day for an hour at a time, you need to learn how to speak or you're going to destroy your voice. So I'm trying to learn. Player passport. How to set a new code word. Cryptex instruction. Mystery of the Cryptex. Cryptex. Oh, how to open the Cryptex. Enter the code word between the side ledges. Pull out the side key. Slide and pull up. Oh, so there's nothing to solve. You just need to know the password. So is one of these books going to tell us the password? Not so far. Maybe there's like a slip of paper inside the box that's going to tell us the password. Fort Knox Box Pro. Well, here's something. 10 euro or pounds, whatever works for you. Gift card. I have no idea how to use that gift card. There's like a coloring book here. I don't know what is going on here. I feel like I'm a kid at Wendy's. I got like gift cards and coloring books and little stories. Look at the artwork on these guys. That's their story, by the way. I feel now guilty laughing. All right, let's read these guys' story. I'll make it up to them by reading their story. The story of Escape Welt began in 2019. 2019? What year is it now? 2023? All right. The story of Escape Welt began in 2019. It was then that we began creating popular escape rooms in Leipzig. However, the world was changing rapidly, and in 2020, our team adapted the escape rooms to the new format. We created miniature representations of the escape rooms, which are now delivered to our dear customers. We are not a simple creative team. We are a strong international company with a wide range of the newest puzzles. We are powerful players in the global market and finalists of the Startup 2020 competition in Saxony. So Leipzig and Saxony are in Germany, so I guess it's a German company. Interesting fact, in less than 2 years since the company was founded, our team has grown 8 times. Escape Welt's mission is to remind 1 billion people on Earth that it's never too late to play. So they only want to remind 1 billion people? Like the other 8 billion can just go F themselves? Not really sure what that's about. 100% bio product. Or maybe they're like those people who created those Stonehenge in Georgia and they want to reduce the population to 1 billion. House of the Dragon. Looks like Japanese with those cherry blossoms. I forget the official name. Yeah, Japanese. Japanese. I can't read all of this. I mean, I could, but then it's going to be kind of a different show. Yeah. Put together this little, what do you call this guy? Like a mummy? Yeah, again, it's looking like a placemat at Denny's. You got this, draw this picture by, you know how to do this, right? You like draw the line from number to number in order, ascending order, and it'll create basically a drawing. And you'll feel like you drew something. It's like a paint by numbers, but for sketches. Orbital box. We did another company's orbital box on this show in the past. All right. We still haven't found the code yet. Oh, that looks cool. Labyrinth puzzle. Have you ever been in a maze? It is said that it is difficult to escape from there. Accept the challenge and put together tricky pieces of the wooden labyrinth. Typical difficulty 4 out of 5. Game duration 60 to 90 minutes. Size 8 by 8. And 0.2 depth. I'd check out that labyrinth. That looks cool. Space box. Can you save the future of humanity? 60 to 90 minutes. 5 out of 5 difficulty. 5 by 5 by 3.5 inch. So it's not a cube. It's a rectangular prism. Habit tracker. I don't know what that is. I don't need to know what that is at this moment. I don't think. Quest pyramid. Well, I'll tell you, they're not lying. They're really, for a company that's only been around 4 years, they're like determined to try every type of puzzle. Are they doing them all quality, though? If they're doing all these different types. All right, let's hear from their mascot. Hi, my dear friend. My name is Boo Boo. Boo Boo, you have become the owner of unique Escape Welt puzzles, and therefore my best friend, too. Listen, you have no idea how much I want to play with you and tell you various stories. Oh, it's like another one I could have done for Halloween. I don't know, this guy wants to like be friends and tell us stories. He's clearly some sort of mummy. I think he's actually an Egyptian mummy if you look at that collar. He's got blonde hair. Is this a conspiracy theory about Egypt? Let's see. Yeah, there he is. I guess that's their mascot. Boo Boo. Tips and video tutorial included. There's a video in here? There's probably a link then, right? All right. Enough with the instruction manual. Let's see what we got here. Let's see what's in the box. All right. So there it is. Is this like just a regular alphabet? What's the code? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If there were 7, I could make John rap the code. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, it's only 6. There's sort of an arrow there, so I assume this is the line where you enter the code at. Let's see if we can just make anything happen here. Spin's pretty easy. I don't know if we can hack this or if we need to know the password. These ends don't do anything. You gotta spin it from the middle. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Why would the ends do anything? What's a 6-letter word? How about soccer? I don't know. It just popped into my head. Soccer, is that 6 letters? Does it matter which order you line them up from? Imagine it is soccer. That would be crazy. And it just pops right open. Alright, soccer, that's a G. That's not going to work. Although we're guessing randomly at a code, so I guess anything potentially could work. Soccer. Why is the E lowercase? Nothing else is. Can spin them either way. I don't know if they work the same both ways. I know there's like locks, like where it matters which way you spin it. Yeah, so it wasn't soccer. So we don't know what the starting code is unless it's like in here. Oh, this is going to be a problem. Are we going to have to pick this thing? Pick the lock? The cardboard was broken. Does that mean someone already had this box? And did that someone set the code and now we don't know the code? June of 2023. June 17th, 2023. So I've had this since June? I felt like I had it longer. Wait a minute, it's November already. So that could be like 5 months ago. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. I thought I had it longer than that, but but it was manufactured in June. You see that? That's moving, but where's our password? Are we supposed to just guess the password? Open the Cryptex. Set your code word. So is there currently no code word? And I could just open it? What would I do to open it? Set them all at A? Maybe. I mean, we didn't try that yet. Maybe just set them all at A and it opens. That's what we're going to try because we don't know the code. So we're going to try all A's. I know there's shorter routes to A, but just for consistency, I'm starting with rolling them all down to A, which I already failed at being consistent, but anyway, fairly consistent. But that doesn't mean anything. Could be one mistake and it doesn't open. Alright, let's see if it opens. It's not opening. It's not opening. It's not turning. Yeah. Nothing's happening there. We need the code. Maybe we need the code. I don't know. If you have difficulty figuring it out or can't understand how to mechanically open the Cryptex, see our QR code. To open the Cryptex, you need to guess the encrypted code word. It is encoded in this riddle. Oh, okay. So there's a riddle. It's something you can share with others, but if you share it, it won't be it anymore. So you share something, and it won't be it anymore. So we could sort of Google that and see what the answer is. But let's try to figure it out first. So it's something you share with others, but if you share it, it won't be it anymore. A secret? Because if you shared a secret, it wouldn't be a secret anymore. And that is 6 letters. Is that an easy puzzle? Because I feel like we might have nailed that on the first attempt. Was there like some hint? Well, we don't even know if we're right yet, but I mean, it seems to fit the parameter. It's 6 letters, and if you share it, it's no longer it. Because if you tell them the secret, well, then it's not a secret anymore. So I feel like that's it. But you know what? The fact that they didn't tell us the code and gave us a riddle means that it should be an easy riddle. Like it's not going to be something frustrating. All right, so we just need the T then. Let's try going backwards just to see if it matters which way we go. All right, so now we've got it. Here's the bump at each end, and connecting the bumps is the word secret. Doesn't open. That didn't work. But we sent the T the wrong way. Let's do the T the right way. What if I'm just wrong and the answer's not secret? Secret. What if I'm holding it upside down and you have to spell it this way? No, that doesn't make sense. All right, there's a bump here. Is that the only place you would spell it? S-E-C-R-E-T. Secret. It doesn't work. Maybe the line below the letter. Let's try that. Line below the letter. Line it up with... You see there's like a line underneath there? So there's a bump here and here. And there's a line underneath each letter. So I tried lining the line with the... It didn't work. I can tell you that. Secret. All right. There's also, now I'm going to try to line up the two lines like perfectly around that bump, just to try to get it like as perfect as possible. I could see that being a factor. Wow. Is the answer not secret? All right. Let's get some more help. There's nothing there. All right, instructions. Instructions going to be helpful, right? Mystery of the Cryptex. To open the Cryptex without solving the riddle, simply scan the QR code. Attention, spoiler alert. No, we can't do that. You can use a pre-made gift card with a riddle. In this case, simply put your gift inside the Cryptex. If you want to make up your own code word, use the second gift card without the riddle. Set your code as described in the instructions. Put a gift inside the Cryptex and write your riddle on the gift card. So this is like the default one. And this one, you make your own riddle. Enter the code word between the side ledges. Where are the side ledges? Enter the code word between the side ledges. We need to at least know where the side ledges are. And the only thing I really see is this bump. It doesn't really look like a side ledge. But it's the only thing that does anything. So it must be the answer, right? How perfectly does it need to line up? That's been my question for a while now. All right. Let's check more of the instructions. All right. How to open the Cryptex. On the side of the spinning disc, there are rings with a small ledge. The code word should be entered between these ledges. Yeah, it's exactly what we were doing. Enter the code word. There is a key on the right side of the Cryptex. Hold the code rings with your hands and pull the key out. Oh, okay. So we have the word secret here. I think it's fairly well lined up. I don't know, it may not be perfect, but I think it's pretty much lined up there. And now there's a key. Yeah, that looks different. Didn't move. Key didn't move. Yeah, it's definitely this. This is definitely the key. Oh, there we go. So I did something right. The key came out. Now what? Pull out. All right, what happens after the key comes out? If you are sure that you have entered the code correctly, but the key still won't come out, check that the letters are perfectly aligned. Even the slightest misalignment can cause the key to get stuck. Hold the Cryptex tightly with your hands so that the code word disc do not move. Then slide and pull the cover as shown in the picture. So, okay. So we have to take this where the key was. The key was here. We need to push it up where the key was. Okay, we cracked it. We cracked the code. Oh, it's like a stand in there. So you can build a little stand for your Cryptex. There's also some like decoration there. Should we take out the stand and build it? Are there any instructions on how to build this stand? Or we just make it up as we go along? Let's try the make it up as you go along method, and maybe it'll work. I don't know. Alright, let's do inside out. I mean, be serious. At a minimum, we got to do inside out, right? Okay. Get this on there. What do you think? Does it go this way or this way? I think maybe this way. No, I think this way. Okay. There might be instructions somewhere. On building it. Let's just see if they tell you how to build it. Nope. No instructions on how to build it. So let's just do it ourselves. Alright. Following the inside out rule, this would go in upside down. Alright. There we go. Now inside out. Oh, that was bad. I did the two sides in different directions, which is obviously a very stupid thing to do. Okay, now they're in the same direction. Put the headboard on inside out. Honestly, I'm not seeing how this is going to display that. Like, I don't know what this is going to do for us. Let's just try it. Yeah, okay, it works. Alright, so that's the way to display this thing. Alright, what we haven't done yet is set our own code word. Now, if we set our own code word, we're going to ruin the puzzle because we're going to never remember the code word. But what we can do is we can set it to something and then set it back. Alright, how to set a new code word. Open the Cryptex, hold the Cryptex tightly, and slide out the engraved disc and ring. Insert the key into the reverse side cutout pointing away from the letters to ensure error-free. Hold the Cryptex tightly. If the key does not fit, the rings may have moved slightly. Carefully adjust them. I think they're skipping a step, and the step is to slide it out, put in your password, and then put the key in. Don't you think that that's like missing from the instructions? Is that like supposed to be obvious? The reverse side, pointing away from the letters to ensure not. Yeah, I think they skipped a step. I mean, I think you gotta enter the code word between opening it and closing it. Pointing away from the letters to ensure an error-free Cryptex setup. The key does not fit the rings, may have moved slightly. Engraved. Alright, let's give it a shot. Okay. Carefully slide this up. No. Slide it down? No. Up. Slide it up. Take it off. There's two pieces that come off. Now let's just see if this works right now. Insert like this in the secret. Is this how we got it? Like, did it come out upside down or upside right? Does anyone remember? I can't get this in even set to secret. But maybe I've jostled the pieces. I think we gotta set the. I think we have to set the word. Yeah, so it goes in on secret, but it would go in, I think, on any word. You just have to set it. Is that it? Is that how we do it? It's still on secret. I just want to see if it closes. It doesn't. It's maybe I did it upside down. I don't know. Doesn't close, that's for sure. Yeah, that's ridiculous. That's not going to close. Oh, I think we have to maybe take the key out. But then why did we put the key in the first place? Insert the key with the reverse side cutouts pointing away from the letters to ensure an error-free cryptic setup. If the key does not fit, the rings may have moved slightly. Carefully adjust them. So that was a QC. All right, so it's still set on secret. All right, let's just change secret to spell it with a S at the end. It's a slight change, but it'll be enough to test that it works. All right, so I want to put that in there. See if it'll go in. It doesn't, by the way. It doesn't go in if I put it to S. Do I need to put it to T to get it in, or is it just totally screwed up at this point? Yeah, it goes in on T. So we did not accomplish anything. Insert the key with the reverse side cutouts pointing away from the letters to ensure an error-free cryptex setup. If the key does not fit, the rings may have moved. All right, maybe we put the key in and then we set the puzzle? Maybe, I don't know. All right, can we move it to S now? No, we cannot move it now. All right, we're going to take it out, move the last piece to S, and we're going to try to put it in again. Absolutely does not go in. All right, let's try setting it to U. Absolutely does not go in. T. Now it goes in. We haven't set Jack Beans. Is there a step 4? Oh yeah, there's a step 4. Okay. Slide the code discs slightly so that they come out. The mechanism can rotate freely. Rotate the first code wheel to expose the letter for the new code. Then slide it to the left to re-enter the mechanism. What? Repeat in the middle of other pieces. Repeat step 5 for other disks to get the correct word. Okay, let's try to change the R to a Q. All right. Change R to Q, but we're going to keep, so instead of secret, it's sequet. Sequet. All right, that's the new word. Let's take the key out, put the ring back on, put the fancy disc back on, slide it down to lock it in. All right, put the little end cap back on. Put the key back in. Which way does the key go in? Doesn't go in at all, like now. Like, how did the key get in there? Maybe it's not lined up? No, it's lined up. Oh, we have to slide it down first. If you remember, there was some sliding down. Okay. I can put the key in. Does it face up or down? Does it always face down? Alright, let's see. We might have messed up the mechanics a little. The discs might not be aligned. Alright, so we got the key in. I think it needs to go in like another inch, but I'm not sure. Alright, can we spin this? We cannot. So it definitely... Oh, it needs to go in the other way. Okay. It needs to go in this way so that we can spin it. Alright, so now we're going to spin it. We're going to mess it up. And then we're going to test it and see if we get it right. So, secret. I mean, we're replacing the R in secret with a Q. Let's see what happens. S. E. C. Q. SECQ. E. T. And now we got to make sure everything's lined up. Because I can tell you right now, it's not lined up. And if it's not lined up perfectly, obviously it's not going to work. So, all right. Take a little moment to get that all lined up. I feel like it doesn't line up. Like the two end caps are not lined up. Anyway, let's try to pull the key out. I think it's like close enough. There we go. We got the key out. So, I'm not sure if I had that all on camera when I was doing it. Anyway, secret. We replaced the R with a Q. Sorry, I feel like that close-up camera, I'm doing a bad job of staying on camera. So, let's set this back to secret, and I'll do it all this time on this camera so it doesn't go off. All right, so first step was to push that up and then pull it off and then pull off. Oh, push this up, pull it off, pull the ring off. Now they wanted us to slide the key in with the old puzzle, and then that's not going to move. No, that's not what they want. They want us to pull this apart and switch back to the E and the T. Right. Now we slide this in as a test that everything's lined up. Secret. It's obviously not lined up at the moment. Okay. Well, I tried to give it a little tap, and I think I tapped it too much. All right, let's try again here. Secret. Did I set the code yet, or that's what I'm doing right now? Okay, yeah, that's what I'm doing now. See, okay, I can feel them clicking into place. Seek. Now we need the R, right? C. Cret. T. That's out. Line it up. That's in. Now, it's actually not lined up, but it just needs to, I think I can wiggle it in there. This is anyway just the QC getting the stick in. It's actually, might already be working. But I guess the QC is an important step, right? So we lined it up to say secret, but we can't seem to get the stick to go in. I think maybe this is a little bit not lined up. Let's try again. I don't want to break it. I want it to just go in like it's supposed to. Well, SECRET. That should be correct. I mean, we're setting the code right now. There's no way for the code not to be correct. But for some reason, I can't get the stick to go in. Are we maybe at the point where it goes in correctly? No, we're not there yet. Well, I forced it in and now it's not going to come out. All right. Wow. Starting to break apart. I'm just trying to get the key out. Well, there you go. You're getting an inside look at how the key works. I don't understand how it could be stuck if I'm literally taking these rings off. Well, it's stuck. All right, it's out. As soon as I said it was stuck, it came out. Just wanted to hear me admit defeat, I guess. See, correct. It's like saying uncle. Sí, correct. Secret. Does the word secret have anything to do with secretions? Like, why would it have the same start? Still can't do it. Was I maybe... Did I do something wrong? Was I supposed to put it in with the bad spelling and then... Repeat, steps 5, slide the disc. Insert the key. Yeah, I was supposed to have it in while I was changing the pattern. But whatever. Alright, let me try to do that. Let me try to set it back to the old incorrect spelling of secret. Let me see if I get the key in there. It's not happening. It's weird that I was able to change the password, but I can't get it back. The handle, insert the cutout. Pointing away from the letters. Secret. Secret. Has to work. Does not work. No, it's working. But I don't know. I think I'm forcing it in there. Yeah. I broke this thing. I don't know. I don't know what changes when you set it to, when you change the spelling. I just want to get a look in here. Okay, I guess it doesn't really matter until you put it on. Like when you have it in this state, you can do like anything you want. So that means I can just spell it correctly. As long as I keep them over those lines, right? because it looks the same no matter what. It's like, until I put it over that line, nothing is set. So we should be able to fix this. Of course, we've said that before and failed, but I'm feeling better about it this time. Okay. Secret. I can't even start it now. Wow. Can't even start it with this piece gone. Like, how is that possible? Let me try spinning this thing. There it is. Okay. I guess that wasn't it. Now I gotta try like every slot until I find the one that works. Alright, well, there's no point in wasting your time. Maybe I'll fix it, maybe I won't. We demonstrated that you could change the code, but I somehow broke it after that. I believe it can be fixed by spinning these until you get this piece to go through, and then sliding that on in the position of the code that you want. But it's not, I'm not having any luck with it right now. So I'm not gonna keep the stream going. I'll finish it off camera. I'm JRYE. This is Just Rest Your Eyes. Good night and see you tomorrow.